Hey, all right, it's Brian here from Less Magic More Gathering, and it's time for round two of our what will I pull from these boosters challenge. So we had a lot of good guesses last time for the last video. Woot actually had quite a few correct ones. A couple people actually chose the Hullbreaker Horror, and I don't know if that's because they saw that I was giving it away. So chances are they knew I might have opened one already. I don't know what they were thinking, but it was good move on their part. They got that correct. But that's up for grabs, like I said, for at least the winner. So the top winner is going to get this. It's a possibility I'll throw this in, and then maybe the dungeon modules in there as well. I don't know. We'll see how things go by the time we get to the third round. So everybody else got some additional guesses, and I will tally it all up at the end of these packs. I'm going to go a little slower with these commons. I'm going to kind of read them off, or at least show them on the screen, so this way people can see what's actually getting pulled and not like wondering if I correctly gave them the right cards that they guessed. I did a really good job, I think, as I went through and found the cards that were flashed off last time there. I just wasn't thinking, so I apologize, but it's going to be a little smoother this time around. Make sure I got exactly 8 packs here. I don't want to open the wrong amount. And then this is just a mix, and whatever's left is what I'll open for the next round. So there's 4 there, 4 there, and 4 here. So we didn't get any extra packs, which we never do, which I'm just in case I didn't count correctly. So. Alright, without further ado, let's crack into these bad boys and see if we can pull some sweet stuff. So there's really good cards in here. Obviously, it's everything essentially from the sets, and I still have not gone through and looked to see if it's exactly every common, every uncommon, every rare, whatever from the set, or if they just picked 75% of each one and put them in there. I don't know. Somebody can tell me that if they want to on the comment. Doesn't really matter. But I'll check it eventually and see where my numbers are. But that's irrelevant, because we're just going to open a bunch of stuff here. Alright. First pack for this second round. We've got Eccentric Farmer, Secrets of the Key, Mounted Dread Knight, Shady Traveler, Aim for the Head, Wretched Throng, Nurturing Presence, Hooked Mariner, and I think we're in our uncommons now. We got Root Coil Creeper, Vivisection, Whispering Wizard. I think we got one more uncommon, yep. And then Sanguine Statuette. And then our first rare is going to be a Mythic. Uh-oh, I think this is a Planeswalker. Boom! We got Wrenn and 7. Nice hits. Mythic Rare Wrenn and 7. Now, if only that was the foil. Good pull right there. Is this a flippy flip? No, it's not. And our next one is a rare. We've got Dreadfast Demon. So if anybody picked those two, that was a good pick on their part. And what we got for our foil? We've got Ritual Guardian. All right. Not too bad there. Mythic Rare Wrenn and 7. That's a pretty good hit. Take that one. To the bank! Only a few minutes deep. Not too bad. I'm going to try to read a little quicker, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to read them, I guess. I just want everybody to see them. But this seems to be the most efficient way to do it, I guess. Here, let's just try to do this. Let's fan the commons out so you can see them. So everybody knows what we have here. We've got those 4 right there. We got, or not 4, Duress, Unruly Mob, Snarling Wolf, Bait Hook Angler, End of the Festivities, Rural Recruiter, Blood Fountain, and Ceremonial Knife. So there we go. I think that was all of them. I didn't think I missed nothing there. Back to the uncommons. We've got Brood Weaver, Odric's Outrider, Runebound Wolf, Lunar Rejection, and we got Hallowed Respite, and Ill-Tempered Loner, with our flippy flip being the backside is Halpak Avenger, and our foil is going to be Blade Brand, the old give your stuff death touch. Little tricky trick combat move. And draw a card, I guess. So there's additional stuff there, but essentially it's to get your opponent's creature in the graveyard. Because you just don't want it there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're going to flip through and grab these commons again. Fan them out so everybody can see them. There should be 8, it looks like. So I'll fan them out again. You can pause the video if you want to verify. We got Duel of Dominance, Organ Hoarder, Famished Forager, Novice Occultist, Cradle of Safety, Herald of Hope, Hungry Ridgewolf, and Kindly Ancestor. And we've got Dual Craft Trainer, Faithful Mending. There's a good one. That's a pretty popular uncommon there. Valorous Stance, Dread Fugue, or Fugue, however you pronounce it. We got another mythic. We have Puppet. I say Puppet. It seems like it's Puppet Stitcher, but it's Poppet Stitcher. And our next one is another mythic. Double mythics. We've got Cultivator Colossus. That is the one. I think somebody picked that one. That's a big boy. Cultivator Colossus. All right. The Plant Beast. 7-drop trample. So 2 mythics in one pack, and I know somebody guessed this from the first time around. I don't check if somebody added this as a second guess. I can't remember. But I think somebody got some points on that one. And then Binding Geist for our foil. That's a flippy flip foil with the spectral binding on the backside. So there we go. All right, 3 mythics out of 3 packs. 2 and 1. That's a good hit. It's always a good hit. All right. And here is our 8 commons again. Let's try to get them fanned out so I can read them without having to actually spread them apart. So we've got Raised Effigy, Siege Zombie, Homestead something or other, Courage, Might of the Old Ways, Falcon Wrath Celebrants, Toxic Scorpion, Undying Malice, which is a decent one, and then Drug Skull Infantry. Alright, we got Join the Dance, Uncommonsies, Bereaved Survivor, Cobbled Lancer, Cloaked Cadet, and rare is Grafted Identity, along with Old Rutscene. Old Rutscene. What's going on, buddy? And then we have our foily is Lamholt Harrier. Old Rutscene. Cool guy. Cool guy. Alright, halfway there. Not too bad. 7 minutes. I think fanning them out might seem like it takes a little longer to get them prepared, but get them shown on the camera real quick. So it's easy to go back and check. Alright, let's do that again. Fan them out. Alright, here we go. We got Return to Nature, Startle, Moon Rager's Slash, No Way Out, Unhallowed Phalanx, Chill of the Grave, Honor Harem Blessed Geist, and Lacerate Flesh. So there are the commons. Right there. We've got Rise of the Ants, the Uncommonsies, Covert Cut Purse. I'm thinking that's a pirate, but the other one was a pirate. This is a human rogue. That flippy flip is Coveted Geist. Skull Scab. Biolume Egg. And the flip side of that, I'm not sure why I'm showing it. I guess I just want Biolume Serpent. Just to show it to you. And our rare is Vadric the Astral Archmage. Vadric. And then into another rare we got Headless Rider. Alright. And our foil is Secrets of the Key. Okay. Maybe we'll get a different foil, better foil this time. Maybe a fairly high-valued uncommon or a rare or even a mythic rare would be nice. Those mythic rare hits are pretty gnarly if you can get them. Alright. For commons, we got Burn the Accursed, Diregraph Horde, Candle Grove Witch, Jack-o'-lantern, Vampire Slayer, Pyre Spawn, Wolf Strike, and Binding Geist. I think I've got that one ready in this pack opening. Unnatural Moonrise, Covetous Castaway, you know, flippy flips. That is the Ghostly Castigator. Witness the Future. Fleeting Spirit, and our rare is Slaughter Specialist, along with, boom, Welcoming Vampire. All right, Welcoming Vampire is a pretty good card, and our foil is a common Shipwreck Sifters. Not hitting too many decent foils, mostly commons, and I think one uncommon in there. We're bound to get another one. I think I only had one foil rare in the first 8, and then I had a couple uncommons. You just never know. It's the name of the game when it's pack opening. You just kind of put that gamble card out there and hope that you hit some good stuff, or you just go buy them individually. But I don't know, I'm a pack opener, so I like it. It's exciting. We've got Celestis Sanctifier. Well, I just had the card. Bramble Armor. Revenge of the Drowned. Is that what that was? Yeah, Drowned. Lunarch Veteran. Crushing Canopy, Courier Bat, Wonderlight Spirit, and Kindly Ancestor. Boom! Into the pile. Dread Hound. The old Dread Hound. Come on, camera. Finally. Goodness gracious. Lunar Frenzy. Lantern of the Lost. Olenbach Escort, and our rare is Light Up the Night, along with Olivia's Attendants. That's the foil I got last time. And we got another common foil. We got Pax Betrayal. Still worth 2 if you pick Pax Betrayal as your common, because it was foil. And I'm not sure if I was clear enough on some of them. Essentially, so if you picked a card like Vampire's Kiss was in the first set, I remember that one clearly. Somebody picked that, and they originally got 1 point, but then it showed up as a foil later. So that original pick got voided out because a higher valued common for that call was picked out. So if you got 2 of the same common in one pack opening, you still only get 1. So it's like you get 1 of the other, and that's kind of how I was going to do it, or else it might just get a little out of whack, I guess you say. But it's cool. I think everybody was down with it. Nobody seemed to say anything or felt like they were cheated or anything. There's only really 1 additional entry at this point. But all right, last pack for the video for round 2. We've got Unbinding Observer, Unblinking Observer, Immolation, Blood Pact, Silverbolt, Fear of Death, Sigarda's Imprisonment, Sure Strike, and Weary Prisoner. All right. And our last set of good cards, the Ghoulish Procession. Oops, that went in the wrong pile. So did you. You go in the rare pile. Baneblade Scoundrel, Flippy Flip, is the Baneclaw Marauder. Brambleworm, Wandering Mind, and our rare is Mask of Grizzlebrand. That's a pretty cool looking card. And then we've got another Mythic. This time it's another Planeswalker. Boom! Sorin the Mirthless. All right. So we've hit 2 Planeswalkers in this video opening. And then moving on to an uncommon. We've got Clear Shot foil. I think I already have that one. All right, so there you go. We got 4 Mythics out of this opening. 2 Planeswalkers, so we can't complain about that. And one of the top ones, I think somebody said Cultivator Colossus was a pretty high valued one, so that's a good hit. So not too bad. I will do the tally, and you'll see it at the very end of this video here. So let's go ahead and check that tally out right now. Bam! Alright, so here's what I got for the tallies. Over on this side where my arrow is going, this is what was guessed correctly for this round in this video for this round. This was what was guessed correctly in the last round. So I don't need this up here, but I'm going to go ahead and swap it out because everybody's name is exact same. And I'm going to, I cut that, we're going to put it right here, and bam. Everybody should be what was over here is over here now, if that makes any sense. I should have done that prior to, but I wasn't paying attention apparently, and I just kind of did something dumb, which happens. So nonetheless, so I've got your round 1 scores, your round 2 scores, and the total will be after the fact. So Woot after round 1 with the additional comment and the like, which I was able to tally that based on everybody. I had 7 likes, and so everybody was there for 7 comments. So I didn't add that this time only because I tried to figure out who commented or who liked. I only got 4 likes, so no big deal. I just can't really give anybody a like because I don't know who it was and I can't figure that out. So I'm just going to bypass that one. I apologize, but please continue to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you really don't like it, then you don't have to like it, but just throw it in there if you do. Anyways, so everybody got a 1 for the comment. Strategist down here only got 1 because he still is the only one right now that I've seen that has retweeted this video on Twitter. I'm not sure if anybody shared this in YouTube, and I don't know how to figure that out, and I apologize because I'm still not the smartest person when it comes to that. If you did and you know how to verify that, please let me know and I will add a tally, an entry there. But if not, no big deal. I guess we'll just shoot for Twitter retweets on that end if you are on Twitter. If not, then I guess then Strategist is the only person that's going to get a point for that. So everybody got 1 initially for that. Plus, I'll add on these here. So I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through it. So Archangel had 6 entries. He got 1 and 1 singles, and then he got this large one. I made it bigger so I had to remind myself. He got clear shot. The very last pack was a foil, so it's double. So it's 2 entries, so he got 4. So he got a total of 6. XX only unfortunately got 1 right, but there's still plenty of other time to do so. Got 1 correct there, and so we only got 1. And then McWetchy got 7 correct. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 commons for 4, and then Cobbled Lancer for 2, which gave him 5. I'm not sure why I had him at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So been only 6. Did you do something else that I didn't know? Oh, I know what it was. So Valorous Stance. So there's a couple screw-ups here. He got away with one because he did put this in the uncommon columns when he first did it, and I, dumb me, did not pay attention, and I ended up putting in commons, and I think I bounced one of his commons because I said he had too many. He actually had too many uncommons, but I put it in anyways, and I wasn't going to take a risk, so he got credit for it. So he ended up getting 2 commons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is what he ended up getting. So try to make sure that if you do add a common or uncommon, it's correct. And I do know up here XX is a bit off, so this actually Reckless Impulse is a common, not an uncommon, but I didn't feel like messing with it right now. We'll fix that later. We can put that down in common. I'll just need an extra uncommon from you to add to your to replace that one for your turn. So we'll get into that later. No big deal. Woot MTG got 4 more correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did not get any uncommons, but he got 4 correct, adding to his tally. So that was pretty helpful for him. Tommy Goll had the hot hand today, or this time around. He got Cultivator Colossus, which was 5. Then Lantern of Lost, 2 more for 7. 8 and 9 for the commons there. So he did a big hit. And then RU got quite a few as well. So number 5 for him for all those down there, commons, and then 1 uncommon. So not too shabby of a round for everybody. I think it was pretty good. A minus XX only got 1, but everybody got pretty good numbers. So I will add that to this total here. And so 1 plus the 6, I can do the math in my head. I'm not too unsmart for that aspect. I got 2. And then 7 more plus the 1, carry the 7, and so on and so forth. Carry the 4, makes that 5. Carry the 9, makes that 10. Carry the 5, makes that 6. So there we go. We got that numbers. That's what everybody's tallies are for the end of round 2. I'm not going to total out, but you can kind of see it. You can see what your numbers are, and there'll be a round 3 coming up. So to make this a little more helpful, we're going to do 4. Everybody gets to add 4 more onto their list. Commons, uncommons, mythics, or rares, whatever you want. You don't get 2 additional commons. But since Tommy Goll had the highest hand this time, he's going to get 6 more. He gets 2 more additional add-ons to his. Seems kind of unfair maybe, but I don't know. I'm just throwing it in there, mixing it around. It may not even help him at all. Yeah, that's what he's going to get. He gets 2 additional. Well, maybe just 1. We'll do 2. 2 additional. So everybody gets 4. He gets 2 additional. So throw those comments in there. And the comment, your guesses for additional stuff, doesn't matter what rarity it is. No extras for being commons. Just 4. Everybody gets 4. Tommy Gold gets 6. So everybody else wants to join in, they still have to do their original 13 guesses in order to participate. They don't get any extras after that, but they still get an original 13 to start for the first round that they end up in. So hopefully this isn't super confusing. I'm going to write out a little bit on the details, but nonetheless, that's the video for round 2, and I will see you fellas and ladies and whoever else is on this on round 3. Deuces!